Hello. All right. I am testing out some new lighting today because it's getting really hard for me to see without my glasses. So hopefully this is good lighting, and it's nap time, which is makeup time for me. If I don't get it done in the morning, I can't get it done until nap time. So I thought I would do it with you guys today. And I'm going to just cleaning off my brushes. Hey, as you pop in, say hi to me. I want to see that you're here, and I want to see your name, and I want to say hi, and I also want to make sure that you can see this video and that I can see comments. Okay, so I'm using my Restore brush cleaner. I'm like getting low on this one. But this is the best stuff ever. And because I can just wash my brushes right now and then I can use them. So boom, and then they're clean. So nice. I just rub it around and then it just cleans and it disinfects them, gets all the makeup off of it. I used Scarlet with this one, so I have to be a little more heavy-handed. And then it's conditioning them also. So that's so nice, and then I can just use them, and then I just have them all here. Okay, hey you guys, today I'm gonna do my makeup. I just wanna kind of walk through all the things that I normally do when I'm getting ready. For starters, I put on some milk this morning. Hi Jessica, hi, how are you? I put on some milk, let it soak in really nicely. How you doing, girl? What are you up to? And then I did a spray tan in a can. I really like this stuff. This is Tomas. And I'm trying out new lighting. Do you like my Marie Kondo going on over here? Here's all my clothes. Whatever. This is literally like the get rid of pile too, just so you know. So I'm so proud of myself. But anyway, this is what I like to do. I just like to shake it and then do some sprays like this before I put my shirt on. So I won't take my shirt off and show you guys. But I just find that when I have just a little bit of a glow and I'm not so fair, I'm not just like, I'm so fair regularly. You guys can see, it's kind of hard sometimes, I feel like, to really get that pop that I really want and have that nice glow. Good job, girl. I told them to make themselves sandwiches, so you're awesome. So grab this. You can get it at Sally's. It's like $17 or something like this, or something like that. There's spray tans everywhere. I like this one because it has some instant bronze, and then as it goes, it has a little bit more. So it has like a bronzer that'll wash off, but it also will build up as well. So I like to use that. It gives me a better glow. I feel like for my makeup, a little bit of a better, like, it just gives a better palette because I'm just kind of putting white on white when you have really fair skin. So if you want to get that pop, I suggest that it's a great option to do. So then I'm still going to use today, I'm going to do things a little bit differently. I'm going to wear white peach still today, but I'm going to put it on with the end of my B square brush, and I'm really liking this because, as you can see, I have some lovely breakouts, and I just really like it to get all this redness. My skin is so dry right now, and I'm just getting a lot of breakouts, and I have been using milk to rescue me, but I also I just get dry skin, acne. So I like to use this brush because it buffs in really nicely, and I just do a couple of taps, and then I go mostly to the center of my face. So, and like I'm covering up, this might not be dark enough for me because of my spray tan also. I have a mirror behind now. I'm really trying hard because it is so hard to see with the light blaring in my eyes. I think I need Aura. So I'm going to swap to Aura. What you're really looking for with your makeup, let me look here. Yeah, I need Aura. What you're really looking for with your makeup is to have it have like a nice glow where it, or a nice texture where it just kind of soaks into your skin and looks really second skin natural. I'm not putting a lot of product right here under my eyes. I'm gonna go over under eye concealing soon, but I'm not putting a ton of product here under my eyes. I'm just right now trying to conceal some redness that I have going on. And if it's too much, to cover, I could always go to like amber if I wanted to get a little bit more coverage for that. And I would just put it over the patches there. Hi, Hannah. Hi, Susan. How are you guys doing? It's Monday. My husband called me this morning. He was like, how are you? I'm like, it's Monday. I'm in a rut. Always gotta like get out of that, I guess. Okay, so I'm swirling it around. I'm buffing it in. And just little light tap, tap, tap. If I put too much on, then it's just gonna kind of have like an oily consistency, or it'll look too shiny or something like that. So to really get that nice glow, how are you guys doing? If you're watching, say hi. Like if you're watching this live, say hi. And if you're watching the replay, say replay. 'Cause I want to say hi to everybody. Just getting it all around, really light, really blending it in. Guys, that's the key to really giving yourself that second skin look that we all want. Obviously, this beauty here is gonna have to, she's gonna take her, she's a diva. She's gonna have to have a little time out. Hi, Maggie. Okay, so there you go. So that's kind of like my base layer, like my foundation. I have a little lip balm on my lips right now. And other than that, I have nothing else on. So now what I'm going to do is go for my contour, and I'm going to use, I just love Astoria so much, but it can get really dark. So you have to be really light-handed with it. And you need to make sure that you blend really, really well. So this is Astoria. And you guys, I can color match you. I have a link at in the description here, and I'm going to pin one also that has, you can request a color match, or if you're interested in me color matching, you can just say match, and that's fine. So I'm going to use this, the end of my detail hack brush, and I'm just coming right in, right at, I'm trying not to use too much here, the base of my cheekbones. So not under your cheekbones, not like right here, like under it, because that's going to droop your cheeks a little bit lower. And we're trying really hard to, what I'm doing here and what you're doing with contour is you're just sculpting the face and giving it a really nice, hi Terry, you're giving it a really nice sculpted look rather than having it just be one-dimensional, which is what a traditional foundation is going to do. I'm going to take more of this, and I'm going to go along the jawline here, and I'm going to kind of blend it as I go, just gently, and I'm just softening the edges. I have a pretty square jawline, and I like it, but I want to just kind of soften the edge there. Can you guys see how much more lifted this side looks right now than as opposed to this there? So it's really cool. Hi, Ryan. Are you enjoying this? Tell Amanda I miss her so much. All right. So just a little tiny bit, just tapping, tapping, tapping. And making sure you're blending. And then I can take that later and do this with my brush or whatever, but I'm going to come in with some bronzer in a minute. So, hi guys. Okay, if you're just coming in right now while I'm live, say hi. And if you're watching the replay, say replay. If you have any questions, let me know. And if you're interested in me telling you what colors I think would look best on you, please share or say match below, or hit the link in the description. Okay, so that I'm just kind of doing like a half moon shape up here, and you're going to kind of go from the arch to the arch to really like bring in, and you're just trying to pull focus, because when you're dealing with contouring, light brings forward, dark pushes back, and so we really want those things to be really, really subtle. I'm going up here in my hairline. I don't want to have a huge difference. I maybe should spray tan a little bit up there. I don't want to have a huge difference. And obviously I still have these like stripes on my cheeks, but I'm going to take care of those. So making sure all of that, even if you need to go back in with a little bit of your foundation and kind of make sure it's really seamless, okay? Because that's kind of missing the point. Hi Casey, hi Jackie. Okay, so the next thing that I'm gonna do is pick out a blush color. I'm like itching, for heaven's sake, sorry. And a blush color that I really like that looks good on absolutely everybody. And I'm like, obviously it's my fave because it's running low. But is this color here? It's Desert Sunset. I'm sorry, you guys, my tin's so yucky. But the Desert Sunset color is just such a nice light, like dusty rose color. It's just a little light pink, but with like that nude dusty rose. And so it looks good on everyone, and so I really like to recommend it. And it also looks great on lips as like a little bit of a gloss or a little bit of a color. So I would take that with my B Square brush that I love. This is still the end I used my foundation with, and I always kind of like, I don't know why I do this. I guess I'm like spreading the bristles or something. I don't know what I'm doing. But I'm going to just touch it lightly in there, just get a little bit on the end of my brush. And if you feel like you can't get your blush placement correct, like totally try this brush. It is so awesome. And you're just going to touch right here, right on the apples of your cheeks, and it's going to give you that soft blushed look rather than it having to be super harsh. And see how I just kind of blended out my contour as well. Oh no, Jackie. Okay, she says I'm back. Oh, I don't know what's going on. Sorry about that. So I'm just putting on my blush and I'm just kind of blending it, and it's just kind of going seamlessly into my contour there. Every time I turn that side, I'm like, ah, that's scaring me, that zit there. It's just killing me. Okay, so a little bit more for the other side now. And I'm just doing, I start where I want like the most concentrated color. And then kind of blend it out just a little bit. And you really don't want it like invade your nose area here. So try to keep it like a finger space, and don't invade your eye area up there. Okay, we really want to keep that glow all the way up here and up straight up this way. So even though like I was taught when I was a wee child, just kidding, to like bring my blush all the way up, I want to keep that area really bright, okay? Especially because lots of people, we kind of concave, it'll kind of concave right here, and we don't want that. You really want your eyes to like look nice and big and bright. Thank you, Sheila. I'm so glad that you're here. Okay, so that is great. And now what I'm going to do is go for a little bit of bronzer. And even though, like I said, I already spray tanned just a bit to give myself, my feet are falling asleep because I'm crouching on the floor. Even though I already spray tanned a little bit, I'm going to go over, and this is going to give it a nice little seamless glow. And it's also going to, sorry, phone call. And I'm just going to tap this again. It's the same type of thing. This is the other end. This really, guys, these brushes are so soft. They're so nice because they are, they're double-ended, and so you get like 2 for the price of 1. And then they are especially formulated to work with these products. So give them a try, and give me a shout out if you love them. Anyway, thank you so much for catching this live. If you like it, if you want to share, I would love that. Okay, so I'm just kind of bronzing up there and also blending that contour, and then this bronzer is going to go right over the top of my contour and my blush. Okay, just very lightly. I'm not blending it all, or it's all going to go away, all that pretty contouring that I created. I want it to look subtle and I want it to look glowy, but I want it to be present. So then right over the top here, and oh, Jesse's on. Hi, Jesse. You're supposed to be working, husband. Okay, don't embarrass me. All right, just kidding. I love you so much. Okay, you guys, so now that I'm blushing, That's the only reason why I don't want him to embarrass me, because now I'll like get all flushed. So that just warmed everything up, and it just gives so much like life and light, and I feel like it's so pretty because it just pulls all the focus in here. And then I'm going to go and do my eyes and my lips, and it's all going to look so nice. And I'm going to finish with an illuminator, but I'm not putting the illuminator on just yet, okay? I'm going to take care of this monstrosity and that later too. Natalie, I would love to match you. If you want a color match, please say, if you like what you're seeing, go ahead and share this. If you want a color match, I pinned or I'm going to pin it. Sorry, I didn't do it. I can show you how, like, which of these colors look great, and we'll get you a compact. These come for free, just with depending on how many you get. And then you can just put your little colors right in to them, and they, you know, you use one up and you take it out and replace it with whatever colors. It's so easy, and I can help you figure that out. But I have a link in my profile for customers to just, or just potential customer, whatever. If you're interested in the product, go ahead and request a color match there, okay? Or you can say match here too. This is Mascara Beauty, and I love it. I've been using it for as long as it's been created, and it just gives such a nice, glowy, natural look while still being able to have the benefits of professional grade makeup that stays really well and is really nice. So I'm gonna like try to adjust here so I can do my brows, but my foot is completely asleep, you guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I seriously, my foot is so asleep, I can't even feel it. But I want to get closer so I can show you how I do my brows. So the trick to my brows is really simple. I have too many palettes. I'm like looking in all of them. I should have organized them before I did this. Sorry, guys. But this is a really great color. It's really neutral. It's called Bird. And it's great for, like, when you're a redhead, you really don't want to have red brows. When you're a brunette, you definitely don't want to have red brows. So it just kind of matches everything. And thank you, Taylor. This is my favorite shirt. I try not to wear it too often because I love it so much, this combo here. And of course it's H&M. So, okay, so I use this brush here. This is the Know Your Angles brush. I bent this on purpose so that I could go in. And I love it because, like I said, this is a really well-stained eyeshadow. So it gives it more of a soft look. And I love this brush because the end is a little bit wider. So it's perfect for, and I'm going to link all this stuff, you guys. It's perfect for brows. If there's a different brow color that you want, that's fine. I can help you match which brow color would be best for you. But this one's just a really great, it's not too warm, it's not too cool. And I like to go in with it and do, okay, awesome, Natalie. Just message me. And anyone can message me too. So I go in here first, and like I said, I love this. It's a little bit wider. It's not like the really thick. I keep getting phone calls, and I did do not disturb. I don't know what the heck's going on. I just do a little dip, and then having the wider tip like this just makes it look more natural as I'm brushing it in. Okay, so I go up, up, up with my brows. And here's the trick with brows when you're dealing with them. You don't want to go, I got plucked, like someone plucked my brows like this for years, where they plucked this right here. And the key to a really good arch is going straight up from here, just slanted right here. You really don't want to have the, like, the tadpole thing. And it was really difficult for me to figure out how to fill this in. And eyeshadow, these eyeshadows that are so highly pigmented and so soft and silky and wonderful have been the key for me to filling that in. So I'm just going to go like slightly up towards my arch, which is right here. And I'm just brushing in a little bit here so that it's a straight line instead of it having like that whoop. And this is how you just get really awesome brows, you guys. And then I'm coming up top here, and I'm matching that in the same width, just slightly getting thinner, thinner, thinner. Fill it in, or it looks weird. Now both my feet are falling asleep. And then here's the arch right up here, coming to the arch, full to the arch, full, and then brushing downwards and helping this to be thinner. But I don't want to cut it off. So see how much more open this eye is. I mean, really, like, brows make such a big difference because they really frame your eyes. And again, this is the perfect color. It's called Bird. And I love it. It's just the most beautiful brown, like mid-tone brown. I'm gonna put a little bit more in this hole right here. So, hi Karina, hi Wendy. Thanks for coming. Say hi if you're just hopping on. Do I ever get weird holes in your brows? Yes, I totally get weird holes in my brows. This is right here. This is like a weird hole for me right here. It just is weird. So this is what I do to get them to look fuller is I brush in a really subtle brown. Unless you're like an ash brown hair color, this color will look great for you. It's especially great for a redhead because, like I said, redheads, everybody always wants to put me in really warm colors. And your brows, you just don't want your brows to be warm. Like slightly is fine, but that'd be great for like a medium brown also. So same thing over here. I'm going a little faster on this side. Hi, Alicia. What's up, girl? Back down with the arch here and then filling it in. You don't want those holes. Obviously, you got to keep it nice and straight and brushing in a really nice shadow with a really good staying power is going to just make your brows look fierce. Now, as my wonderful friend Kara likes to say, brows are meant to be sisters, not twins. So don't pick and be like, these have to be completely perfect and matchy every which way. But there you go. So now my key to making them look really natural from this point is, besides putting on some eye makeup so that I don't look like Sasquatch, this is Brow Precise Fiber Volumizer by Maybelline. You guys, thank you for hopping in. If you want to share this video, I'd love that. If you want a color match, just say match. Or you can message me or click on the link above. Okay, so I like to go in with this, and this is just this little like wand, and this is an auburn one. I don't really feel like it's any different than the light brown, but I just got this at Walgreens or something, and I like it because it is kind of like a brow pomade, but it's super simple. And it gives more of a natural look rather than just like completely painted on. It kind of brings out, I need a closer mirror for this. It brings out the like hairs in your brows. So it really helps. Hi Nancy, I love you. So I flick these ones upwards. You guys see that? And then I start to kind of, and I brush them through a few times because I want them to go upwards. And then I brush these ones more to the side, still flicking upwards a little bit, okay? Because that top ridge right here, having those brows showing, is great. It makes them look a lot more natural, and I get a lot of questions on my brows, so I'm glad I got to do this today for you. So you can see from side to side, obviously this is much more volumized. This one here is subtle, it's fine, it would be great for whatever, but this is how I get that really fierce, like actual, like, I don't know, just really filled in brows, and people think that they're microbladed and whatever else, which they're not, because I'm absolutely terrified to get my eyebrows microbladed. I would never, I don't know. I can't say never. Never say never, right? So flicking upwards, getting all those fibers in there is what's going to build the brow. And just, if you feel like your brows are just so weird and like you're not really sure where they start and where they begin, or sorry, where they end and where they begin, or whatever, just let them grow out. Just let them grow out. You know, pluck in between them, but other than that, just let them grow out as much as you can, and then they'll kind of start to take more of a shape, and you should be able to fill them in a little bit better. And even if you only have a few brows to really brush up that fiber volume into, it's still going to make it look more natural. Even if your brows are only right here and they're teeny tiny, once you get that fiber volume in them, it'll give it a much fuller look, okay? So moving right along, I'm going to go ahead and do my eyes. This is my eyeshadow everything brush. I love this brush. It's my #1 go-to because I can shadow everything with it. I can do everything with this brush. Besides packing, I have like a little bit of a love of like packing those eyeshadows on, especially those pretty glitter colors. And this is a good packing on. You can really tap in here, and then this will help you to blend those. So this is the blend and tap, duh. But I'm gonna like fall over because my feet are falling asleep. So I'm gonna bump this up a tad. I'm so silly. Do you guys like my Marie Kondo clothes in the background? Such a beautiful backdrop. Okay, hashtag real life. Hi, Janet. Hi, Brandy. Say hi. Here is my, that's not my shadows. Here's my shadows. And like I said, you guys, when you get your own, you can put them all into, like, obviously they can go into a smaller compact that will fit. This is a good, where's my one? Compact. Here's a hack stack. This is a great one too. Everything just kind of fits into this little one here, and you can do your like creams and your powders or whatever you want to do. But right now, because I can, I've got my whole full artist palette here with all of my beautiful colors, top and bottom. So what I like to do is first prime my eyes. You don't really have to a ton, I feel like, with these shadows because they're so highly pigmented, but I just don't want to go through all that work and have my eyeshadows budge at all. So I like to prime my eyes every time that I can, that I'm not in like a huge rush. And if I can totally color match eyeshadows for you also, I like building little palettes so you can see. This is Laura Mercier Eye Basics in Flax. Flax is like the perfect shade for a lot of people, but they have tons of different shades. See, now I can't see my eyes. So I just tap that all over because I'm going to go around. I know I said I was going to talk about under eye circles, and I'll talk about that just for a minute here, but the thing is with under eye circles is that we try to cover them up and we go from like right up here in the tip all the way down, and when really the circles or those ledges are showing right here. So I don't really mess with those until I'm done with my eyeshadow and I'm working on, if I have some blemishes or whatever else, some little finishing touches. So I'm still not gonna bother with those just yet. If you have any questions and I like forget to go over something, please just feel free to ask away. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is find a nice little base color. And what do I want to do? I think I'm gonna do Pup today. Pup's a really soft, light brown color. Really, that's not Pup, just kidding. As I take it out, I can see the, I was like, wait a minute, that looks a little dark. This is a very light, like a creamy light brown. And it's matte. And I'm just gonna put some of that on. It's the same color pretty much as the Flax, but I'm just gonna kind of go in with this eyeshadow everything brush. And I'm just wiping it on around here, just mostly trying to get it like a nice base. Hi, Amber. Thanks for popping on. All right. So just very light, as you can see, and I'm just using it as a base. And I get a lot of questions about what eyeshadow colors are going to look good for me and whatever else. I think it's more about placement. And what I kind of want to do today is a little bit of like a smoky brown with just like a little bit. I'm just going to do some neutrals, but like glittery also, okay? because I want to show you how versatile, like, just neutrals and natural colors really can be, and what a beautiful look they can do. I'm just coloring it everywhere. I'm just having fun. I'm like a kid with crayons, just obviously I'm like a kid with crayons. I'm like a 3-year-old right now. Okay, I just like to have that there. And then I'm gonna do, as another base, I'm gonna put a little tiny bit of cupcake right here. And you don't have to go with your brows or with your eyes to help your eyes like look bigger. Oh, Tennessee. Oh my gosh, I love Tennessee. How's the weather there right now? I have my bestie lives there. She's amazing. You don't want to put like white from here to here. That's just going to make your brow bone dominate your eye, and you don't want that. You want just a little pop here and here. That's enough. A little pop right in here. Keep it nice and light right in here. It looks so beautiful. Just very feminine to just have it catch the light right in there. So we're going to get some shimmer later in those spots. But so the next thing I'm going to do, like I said, I'm going to do like a brown smoky look, but I'm also going to do, can you guys tell I'm making it up as I go along? I'm kind of like, what do I want to do? There's so many options. So this is a warmer brown or warmer cream-ish. This is called Valencia. And I'm just going to put some Valencia right here. I think I'm going to go for some warmer colors today. And then I'm going to go in with Bird, which is neutral. It's the one I used on my eyes, or on my brows, sorry. And I'm going to do the other half of my eye, still with the same brush, okay? But blending, blending, blending all the way. Now, this part here is a little bit scary for people, and I'm going up in the crease. Can be a little scary because people don't really want to put their eyeshadows under their eyes, I've learned. That's kind of like next level, because it just feels like, oh, it's going to be so dark, and it's going to really just make me look like I have under eye bags. And like the whole point here is brightening the under eyes or something, which is kind of like, I don't know, that's just kind of, I think, what we all feel like. But when you do that, you really create so much depth, and you're contouring your eyes as well as contouring your face here. So doing this, so if it's a lot for you to do like really smoky, I'm having mirror issues. To do really smoky, do something subtle like this bird color. And again, I love, love, love this brush, you guys. I keep using just this end is all I've used so far. This is the eyeshadow everything brush. Getting a lot of rain. It's that way. I'm from Delaware, so East Coast here. So I just take this and I'm just gonna just buff a little bit here. And then with my eyes kind of looking up and running right along my lower lash line, I'm just sliding it along, and I'm gonna go really slow. Normally I'm just kind of blend, 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 but I'm gonna go really slow and show you. I just go right under here and right out to this outer corner. And I'm not even really moving the bristles themselves. I'm just moving the brush around to make sure that it gets a nice blend, okay? And that right there, look at how much bigger this eye looks now than this eye. Do you guys like this technique here? Cool, huh? Odessa, Texas. Is it okay? Is anybody else having freak snowstorms? I live in Utah right now, so obviously snowstorms are gonna happen. But we've had like the most beautiful sunny days, and then we have these freak snowstorms, and it's crazy. Okay, so that's so pretty, so natural. It's so easy, you guys. It really is. I think we really overthink eyeshadows and just get really nervous about placement and all that kind of stuff. And again, I went out and I'm sorry, I'm really having trouble seeing. I went out and I really went out wide with this really soft brown, and just leaving this area up here open and bright. Okay, just that little tiny spot right there. Sheila, you like it. Okay, yay. Thank you. I'm constantly in need of a verbal validation. In case you don't know me, that's just me. So next, I'm having so much fun with these pretty colors. Which one's this one? Ugh. I'm gonna go for Philly. Philly, where are you? Here it is. Okay, so this one is Philly. This is just a really beautiful neutral brown. Everything I've used so far has been really matte, and that's because when I want to just like, I'm just really building everything, and I want to just show like this is a nice everyday look for no matter what age you are, no matter what your preference is on that kind of stuff. I'm doing all of this look with mattes and browns and neutrals, and it's going to be so pretty. So switching brushes, because I want to tap this into the corner just to add more depth and make my eyes look bigger. Thank you, Sheila. I'm going to use this like more pointy end of the blend and tap, and I'm just going to tap in. I'm going to pick up a little bit of this and tap it off. Don't blow on it. And I'm going to come right into the corner here and tap it into the corner. And this is going to help decrease fallout and have the most impactful look. I need to stop brushing stuff off onto my wrists. I always do it, and then I have these crazy colors on my wrists all the time. So you're just tapping it in, and I'm kind of doing a little pie piece shape, right? So if the crust is here and the pointy ends out this way. Obviously, I have kids when I'm explaining stuff like that. Just tapping it in and getting it nice and packed in there. I feel like my brush is being funny. Having issues with it. Maybe I didn't get the rest of that color off. And then other side, really getting it in there nicely. Now you could bring this color down under your eyes too, which I'm gonna do, or you could just leave it right here. And this is kind of what I would call an accent, or even like a contouring shade, an accent or a contouring shade. And then I'm gonna blend this way with the other end to soften that on both sides. All right, so there you go. And then look here, I've got a hole right here that I'm struggling. I'm struggling, and of course I'm like live here. Where'd I put my other brush that I keep throwing around? Hi, Sandra. How you doing, girl? Okay. There we go. I don't know what's going on with my brush. I'm like struggling with it. You know what? I seriously think that that's the brush that my son was chewing on earlier. My kids love to chew on my brushes. Okay, my 2-year-old loves to chew on my brushes. And I think he was like, I seriously think he got like baby goo on it or something. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is in the same way, I'm gonna take just a little bit of this and I'm going to tap it off and go under here. And this is where that smoky brown starts to really come in. And this isn't like wacky eye colors or anything, or shadow colors or anything. It's just neutrals, really nice, really bring out your eye color. Everybody looks great in browns, you guys. Even me with my brown eyes. Okay? And now, this is where the magic happens. I think I'm gonna use, so if you have the old Bright Eyes didn't have this glitter shimmer look that it has in the new one. It's just so much more pigmented in this one. So you don't know what you're missing if you don't have the new one. Trust me, I've compared them and I'm blown away. Foxy's a lot more like the old Bright Eyes. And the new Bright Eyes is very glittery. This is Gold Digger, so pretty. And this is Ginger and Blondie. All right, so I'm gonna do Gold Digger here on my eyes. And if you really want to pack it in there, you can use this brush here. This is the multitasker. You can even use your finger if you want to, but this one's gonna really give it a beautiful, like, bronzy look. And I'm picking up all that pigment here, and I'm just gonna start packing that on right in the center of my eye. Like right over my eyeball. And this is just a true, like, shimmery goddess gold color. It's so pretty, you guys. That. Oh, fallout. Hold up. Okay, and then I'm gonna take that Bright Eyes, and with this side of the blending side of the blend and tap, I'm going to pick that up on the side of my brush also, and I'm gonna sweep it on, baby goobers and all. Hashtag real life, right? It's so pretty. And I'm just tapping that over the corner here, but I'm blending it into the Gold Digger color. And then kind of spreading it out a little bit, because just that nice blended look is just gonna really bring everything together. And then lastly, I'm gonna put a little bit of this color, which is Blondie, and I'm gonna do this right in the inner corners with this end of my eye shadow everything brush. Okay, and then take a little tiny bit of this Sabrina. I'm not gonna go, sometimes I go for like unicorn or whatever. I'm not gonna go that white today. I'm just gonna go for Sabrina. It's like a creamy color, and I'm just gonna put that right up in this corner here like I was talking about. Okay, hi, thanks for watching. If you're watching this live, say hi, and if you're watching the replay, say replay so I can know. Tell me where you're coming from. Share if you like this. Thank you. Okay, here is Sabrina here. Struggle bus today, you guys. And I'm just putting it right up there and blending this now into all of it. So it all comes together very seamlessly. And if you want to, really make sure you pack it right there, right in the arch area. And then I like to bring it down in here, brighten up the inner corner, kind of clean things up a little bit. And then for me, you can leave it there if you want to. For me, I'm looking at it and I kind of want to deepen it a little bit right here. And so I'm gonna go back in with Philly, that really dark brown, and just a touch of it is gonna go right here. I really like to just have those big, beautiful, open, neutral eyes, neutral eye colors, I guess. Give it that really nice look. What do you think? Is that so pretty? If I need a little more touch of that glitter too, like I said, if you want it more concentrated, you can go in right with your finger and pack it on. Hi, Amber, my love. All right, and then I'm just gonna blend it all around. Again, we don't want edges and going under here. And then I kind of like to just come in with my brush here and a little bit of, where's my brush? A little bit of another highlight color that'll just bring out my eye area, my under eye area, which is Moonlit is the one I like to use. And I'm just going to use a tiny touch of it, and it's also going to kind of help to get my eyeshadows a little bit more, just going to help to bring all of that out. So I'm using my 30-second hack brush. You can use multiple brushes. I like this one because it's kind of pointed on this end. Just a tiny touch here, and I'm just going to stipple it on my under eye area here. Like I said, I'm not going for right in the corner. I'm going over that line there that shows that bag, and then I'm going to sweep it straight up this way. Okay, and I'm bringing out this area here too. And then using my God-given tools, my fingers, and right here, and then sweeping that up, cleaning it up a little bit afterwards, coming right in here with that. This gives that pie piece that extra glow. Everybody asks me like how to get that, just that signature mascara beauty like pop, and this for me, Moonlit, is money. Like, it is a really great one, Moonlit or Linen. If you haven't tried those ones for extra under eye brightness and this little pie piece, you need to give it a shot. You will love them. And then right here, for women to have just that like little pop right here, just gives that nice, I don't know how to say, just gives that symmetrical look. It gives it just a nice little pop right there, a little extra look. I see my cat and my dog are literally, I swear, they're conspiring to dig under the fence right now. They're like over there together, like Milo and Otis. Okay, then just a little bit right here, fanned out on my forehead. And I'm not going any further than right here, like right where my head starts to curve. And blending that in a little bit. And then right up here on the Cupid's bow, and I'm going to take care of that in a minute too. And then I'm going to just do a nose contour really fast. I say really fast, everybody's like, none of this has been really fast. That's just how it goes when I'm talking. Again, I really like using Astoria for this because Astoria is very cool toned. You don't want a warm toned one, and this brush is awesome. Angela, hi, thank you for joining. This is Mascara Beauty. I love it so much. If you want a color match, I have a link in my description, and I can tell you what colors are the best for you. If you go and fill that out, a little place where you can upload a picture, or you can just say match in the comments and I'll get to you after this. So I'm just going like gently buffing down the sides of my nose here. The key with nose contour is to realize that your contour is going to start right about at the end of your brow here and go all the way down. And to keep your lines close together. Otherwise, you're going to make your nose actually look wider. So just a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And then I really like to use my finger for this part with that lighter highlight that I used. I'm just going to get a teeny tiny touch. I don't know what it is about the finger. I can just get it really straight. And I'm not going to go all the way down. I don't want to make my nose look bigger. I'm just going right about there. And then obviously you can still see those lines. And if I had my perfector on me, I would make it look perfect. Here we go. And I didn't even dampen it either, so I'm gonna have to be a little rougher today. Okay, and you don't want the sides of your nose when you're doing this. You don't want the sides of your nose to be brown also. Like that kind of takes away from the shadow on your face. And so you really don't want those to be brown. I'm trying to make sure I can. Sorry guys, can't do my glasses when I'm live, so it's kind of tricky for me to looking at different angles, trying out new lighting. So I want to make sure that I kind of brighten the edges here just a little tiny bit. So I'm using this other end here and I'm just sweeping it down. Everybody naturally has shadows on their face, so keeping your contour in those areas, and then just a little bit. It doesn't look like there's big stripes down my nose or anything, especially as I blend it a little bit. And it's just going to kind of minimize my nose a little bit, so it won't pull focus so much. And I just think that's the deal with noses, that noses kind of pull focus because they protrude so much. So now I'm going to do a little bit of illuminator with my best blend forever. Take care of the sit, throw on some mascara. Oh, I already told you I was going to do lips too, for heaven's sake. I'm taking forever today, sorry. I'm going to use Glamazing. Here's my powder shadows. Do I want Glamazing? I think I do. And I'm just going to pick it up. You really need a tapered brush like this. This brush is so awesome. And you're just gonna go right up here, like when you smile, where it pops. So much. I did way too much. Sorry. I'm not Jeffree Star here. But I do love me some Jeffree Star. But that was too much. And that's because I wasn't looking in my mirror. All right, well, whatever. Long live Jeffree Star Illuminator style. Right up there, right into the upper part of my brow bone. Why not? Some days you gotta. Isn't that pretty? Is it so amazing? I'm struggling to not say, isn't that so glamazing? I'm gonna put a little bit of that right here too. Glamazing looks good on pretty much anybody who wants to look amazing. Light to medium tone skin. And then I'm just going to not forget about my Cupid's bow. Hi, Jessie. And go right here. I know he loves these tutorials, you guys. Whose husband doesn't? And then right here, again, don't go, I mean, if you want to, if you really like the button nose look, go for it. But that is just gonna put so much focus right in the center of your face and be like, boom, look at my nose. So I really follow that you put your illuminator right up there on your nose. That way as you turn, you just kind of catches the light and everybody's like, whoa, there you go. All right, so then my lips, and then I swear I will be done. I'm going to use the end of this, the multitasker. These brushes are so great. You can buy them all in a bundle together. They're so soft. They're so wonderful. Everything has a 30-day money-back guarantee or exchange, whatever one you prefer. Customer service is amazing. And you have to try them. You have to. Hi, Andrea. Okay. I'm going to use Indigo. This is such a pretty liner. Blah. And I'm going to just a little bit go right here. Do you guys like brown lips? It's not hurt everybody, but Indigo is a contour color, and it's so pretty, I think, on lips. And I'm not going to keep them all the way brown, okay, but I could. Too much, too much. Oopsies. So overlining your lips too, I let overlining happen naturally, not purposefully. Like you kind of go along the line of your lip and you just are like, overlining should look like you just slipped a little bit, which I definitely did with that amount of brown that I just used. To just look like you kind of just went like, oops. I went on the outside. I colored outside the line. It shouldn't look too crazy. And then I'm gonna blend. Oh, I've got eyeshadow on that still. Hot Mess Express. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is kind of blot it a little bit. And I'm gonna put on so many options, you guys. This is hard. I need to always decide before. I'm just gonna put on that same blush color that I used. You will love it. Again, this is Desert Sunset. I'll link everything. And I put it on my cheeks, and now I'm doing it on my lips with Indigo. So, like, I don't know. I think this is really sexy. But I guess I also love that I can use this for just like a lip gloss too if I want to. So the powder that I used, the only powder that I have was eyeshadows and illuminator. The rest of it is all in cream form. It's very natural looking that way. That gives it a really like glowy look. It lasts the longest. I'm digging and digging and digging for my mascara and my lash curler. And it just holds the best. It's the best on every skin tone. I just love it. It looks so pretty and it has such good coverage. So I'm not going to get to curl my lashes today, which is like devastating to me, but I will use, come on, I swear I have it somewhere. I don't. Okay, whatever. Thought I had it in my wallet. Here's my wallet that I love so much. Look, I can keep all of my stuff right in my wallet. My brushes, my colors. It's so nice. I'm going to use this mascara. This is Maybelline Lash Sensational. And it's one of those, it's like a tubing mascara. And it's really good at curling. It has this, more one of the, what do you call it? Like, I feel like I'm missing a little bit of this right here. That was bothering me. Sorry, guys. If my lovely people can bear with me in the fact that I can't see while I'm doing my makeup. All right, so this one's really great because it's a tubing mascara, so it doesn't flake, and it really is really great at curling. So I'm gonna go, like, you just kind of really get down into the roots of your lashes and then flicking it up. This is like $6 at any grocery store, drugstore, whatever. It's great for sensitive eyes. It's great for every eyes. My girl from Tennessee taught me about this mascara. Her name is Melissa, and she's amazing. And I like to go down, especially when I've done a smoky look or smudgy, kind of more with the brown. I like to go down on the lower lashes here. I've never had my lashes feel like dry or irritated from this mascara, or have it bother my eyes either. And I'm just brushing, 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 keep separating those lashes, keep picking them up, up, up. I got a lot on this lash here, so it's kind of sticking. And then one more dip, and over here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you like this. If you want to share it, I would love that. If you have any questions, message me, or say match, or fill out the form in the comments. Take you right to my website, and you can get a color match that way. And I work on my color matches all the time, so it should come to you ASAP. Thank you. Thank you so much, Sheila, for the love. And I hope you liked this today. I had a lot of fun. I love doing my makeup so much. It's always fun to do it live with you guys. Okay, there you go. I'll probably let that dry, go in with another coat. Thanks, Jackie. You guys have a great day. I'll take some pictures and I'll link everything. And then I'll link it all in the comments to this, or not the comments, in the description here too. And if you have any questions or you need anything, please message me or just come in and say hi anytime. Thank you. Have a great day.